I'm Juliet Bryant, and this is my new series on healing plants.
Oh yeah, the healing power plants, oh yeah. The healing power plants,
Another one of my
oh
personal
yeah.
favourites, reishi mushrooms.
The healing power plants, oh yeah. With Juliet.
Today we're going to make a mixed berry vegan cheesecake. We've got some of the berries from John's land, and now we're going to forage in my garden for the rest of them. Look at my blackberries. They're not ready yet, but they will be soon, and boy, what a crop we're going to have. One of my favourite places in the garden is underneath my mulberry tree. There are literally hundreds of these super nutrient berries, these little black jewels, ready to pick. And now a few loganberries. Wow, the sun's come out, and look at these beautiful fruit that we're about to use in this vegan berry cheesecake. From John's land we have the gooseberries, the cherry plums and the skin of the rose hips. From our garden we have the mulberries and loganberries, and then we have strawberries and raspberries from the local farm shop. Now let's make some cheesecake. Okay, so we're going to start by making the top part, which is the nice creamy part. So we've got a cup and a half of cashew nuts here, which we're going to put in. We've got a small tin of organic coconut cream. In that goes. Lovely. And we have a cup and a half of mixed berries. So in they go. Now to whiz. Nearly there. Let's have a look and see. We need to give the sides a scrape down and give it a final whiz. We're looking for a nice smooth consistency. And we're nearly there. All done. Great. We're going to get our silicone mould, which we have here. I've got a lovely flowery one, so it's going to look very, very pretty. And we're going to scoop the ingredients in. Berries are an amazingly rich source of vitamin C and antioxidants. Also, when you're looking at the purple berries, they've got an amazing anthocyanin pigment in them, which are a brilliant immune regulator. So they're helping to strengthen and regulate the immune system, which is just what we need. Pull this off to get these last few bits in. Once we've poured all of this in, we're going to put this in the freezer to set. But not before I have a little taste. Yummy berry goodness. I'm going to pop this in the freezer now for about half an hour, and I'm going to make the base. We're going to make the base now. Instead of wasting this lovely ingredients, the remains that are in there, we're going to use this as the start of the base. I've got some local nuts, I've got some walnuts and some hazelnuts. We're going to use a cup of those. We've got some lovely pitted dates, and we're going to use a cup of pitted dates. And we've got some dried mulberries, so we're going to use half a cup of dried mulberries. And we're going to give it a whiz. Let's have a look. This is such a nutritious thing. We've got walnuts and hazelnuts high in omega-3 and 6s, so we've got that great essential fat and local nuts as well, which is a brilliant thing to have. Whilst the berry part of the cheesecake sets, I'm going to show you how to make a local, healthy herb tea. Do you remember I talked about the mallow from John's forest garden? Good for coughs and colds. We've got some of that here. We've got some poppy, nice and soothing and calming. We've got some yarrow, good for reducing blood pressure and fevers. And we've got some mugwort, known as the woman's herb, good for everyone to help bring calm and peace to the being. But we're going to go and get one more secret ingredient from my garden. Hidden up here are some beautiful flowers, hollyhocks. These are an amazing remedy for coughs. We're going to get a couple of these. We're going to make a really unusual, interesting healing tea. But there are so many different herbal teas that you can make, hopefully from things in your garden or your local environment. So I'm going to take you on a tour of our garden and show you some of the things you can use. Why not try strawberry leaves and oregano? Look at this fennel! The leaves, the seeds and the root all make a really nice tea that aids digestion. Calendula. The power of a flower, soothing and calming, great to go with chamomile. Look, there's even some growing right next to it. This is one of the 6 varieties of mint I grow at home. Great for digestion. When I make a mint tea, I like to use a selection of different types of mint. Get the best of all of them. Sage, perfect for sore throats. Lemon balm, soothing and calming for the mind. Rosemary, scientifically proven to help cognitive function. Let's make some tea. We're going to use this cafetiere and we're going to put our herbs in. Now, depending on how strong you want your tea or what combination you're using, depends on the amount. But we're going to use 2 hollyhock flowers, 2 poppy flowers, 1 head of yarrow, 1 head of mugwort, and 1 head of mallow. In it goes. That's about half a cup. We're now going to pour our nearly boiling water on top and leave it to steep for 5 minutes. This will make approximately 3 cups of tea. Let's put the lid on and leave it to steep. Now whilst this steeps, we're going to get back to our cheesecake. So we've got our bases so far and we're going to add the biscuit part to it. If you were making this as one large cake, you would do the biscuit base first and then you put the creamy berry part on the top. But because we're using these lovely flower moulds, I want that to look beautiful on the top with the creaminess. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the base and we're going to get a nice handful like so. We're going to roll it into a ball like so, and then we're going to push it flat between our hands like that, making a nice biscuit shaped piece. We're going to put this then on top of our berry mixture like so. Now off to the freezer to set for another half an hour or until they're firm. A little while later I popped them out and had a brilliant idea. What a divine rose and such a beautiful smell. One of the secrets to a lovely cake is adorning it in beautiful petals. Tea and cake, what better combination? Now to the cake. I've decorated this with flowers and berries. This is delicious. What a lovely thing to sit in the sun, have food that has grown, some of it has grown in my own garden or friends' gardens, and I can enjoy this delicious, healthy cake with an amazing herbal tea.